When people imagine the children of billionaires, they usually picture endless toys, spoiled attitudes, and lives disconnected from reality. Elon Musk's children break that stereotype in almost every possible way. Yes, they live inside a bubble of unimaginable wealth and access, but their upbringing is not designed for comfort alone. It's engineered, structured, almost experimental. Raising children, in Musk's worldview, isn't just about parenting, it's about shaping the next generation of humanity. A family compound that functions like a private kingdom. At the physical center of Musk's family life sits a sprawling, highly secured compound in Austin, Texas. Acquired in 2024 for a reported $35 million, the property isn't a single mansion, it's a network of multiple luxury homes stitched together into one controlled environment. The main residence is a massive Tuscan-style villa, surrounded by additional 6-bedroom homes and adjoining properties. Teachers included engineers, people who worked daily on rockets and spacecraft. Learning was self-directed, curiosity-driven, and deeply rooted in STEM thinking. The philosophy was simple: don't train children to memorize answers, train them to solve problems. From secret school to global experiment. Around 2020, Ad Astra evolved into Astronova, an online nonprofit school serving students aged 10 to 18 worldwide. Tuition hovered around $30,000 per year, though scholarships were available. Courses were framed as mysteries and synthesis challenges, blending logic puzzles, collaboration, and real-world simulations. Several of Musk's children passed through this system, reportedly excelling in math and physics. Then came the most ambitious move of all. In late 2024, Musk announced a $100 million investment to build a new physical Ad Astra campus in Bastrop, Texas. A bold attempt to scale his education philosophy into a full K-12 system. The vision was enormous. Education that felt like a video game. Learning that was immersive, interactive, and addictive. The reality, at least so far, has been far less dramatic. By the end of 2025, the campus reportedly enrolled only about 10 children, overseen by a handful of caregivers. Critics described it as resembling a premium daycare rather than a revolutionary school. The facility eventually received a childcare license, sparking debate about whether Musk's educational dream had stalled or simply needed time. Growing up surrounded by the future. Most children visit science museums. Musk's children visit rocket launches. They regularly attend Tesla factories, watch autonomous vehicles being assembled, and witness Neuralink demonstrations involving brain-computer interfaces. This isn't occasional exposure, it's their environment. One of the most visible examples is Musk's son, X, born in 2020. X has accompanied his father to SpaceX offices, rocket launches, and even high-level political events, including White House appearances. Musk has admitted this kind of exposure isn't without consequences. He once revealed that X experienced trauma after witnessing a Starship explosion, an experience most parents would never intentionally place in front of a child. In the Musk household, technological success and failure are both part of the curriculum. A childhood powered by private jets. For Musk's children, international travel isn't a special event, it's routine. The family regularly uses Musk's Gulfstream G650ER, a private jet capable of flying nearly anywhere on Earth without refueling. Trips can involve hopping continents for conferences, factory tours, or remote vacations with almost no logistical friction. These journeys often combine luxury with education. Children are exposed to different cultures, languages, political systems, and global challenges firsthand. Musk sees travel as an extension of learning. The world itself becomes the classroom, a family tree that defies simplicity. 4 mothers, 14 children, ages ranging from toddlers to adults. The structure of Musk's family is anything but conventional. Younger children raised in the Austin compound interact frequently, while older children from Musk's first marriage largely live independent lives. Some relationships are cooperative and stable. Others have involved public custody disputes and legal tensions. Not every mother agrees with Musk's approach to family unity. For the children, this creates both abundance and complexity. More siblings than most people ever have, but also fragmented living arrangements and varying levels of closeness. It's a family dynamic that would challenge anyone, regardless of wealth. Billionaire kids with no allowance? Here's the paradox. Musk's children are heirs to the largest personal fortune in modern history, yet they are not raised with unlimited spending power. Musk has openly stated that he refuses to raise entitled brats. Lavish allowances are reportedly off the table. Self-reliance, discipline, and effort are emphasized over entitlement. This philosophy mirrors how Musk was raised by his mother, Mae Musk, who stressed independence and hard work. Some children have visibly embraced these values. One of Musk's sons became a vegetarian at a young age for environmental reasons. Others have pursued music, academics, and independent careers without public displays of wealth. Notably, Musk's estranged adult child, Vivian, has stated she has no trust fund and supports herself independently, a detail that underscores just how seriously Musk takes this philosophy. Names that sound like science fiction. Musk's children don't have ordinary names, and that's intentional. Names like Exodark Sidle, Arcadia, and Selden Lycurgus are filled with references to aerospace engineering, computing, science fiction, and future civilizations. These names serve two purposes. First, they reflect Musk's worldview: optimistic, futuristic, unapologetically unconventional. Second, they act as privacy shields. Unusual names make it harder for casual searches to reveal personal information, protecting the children from constant public scrutiny. Behind the strange names is a deliberate strategy: raise extraordinary children quietly, despite an extraordinarily famous father. Security, staff, and a carefully controlled world. The Musk children grow up surrounded by a professional support system: nannies, educators, household staff, pet groomers, and security personnel. Their world is highly curated. Public transportation, random public interactions, and unfiltered exposure to strangers are largely absent. This raises a question with no clear answer. Does such protection create resilience or dependence? The answer likely varies by child. But given the real security threats associated with Musk's global profile, the precautions are not paranoia, they're necessity. Inheritance isn't guaranteed. Unlike traditional billionaire dynasties, Musk has rejected automatic inheritance. He has stated repeatedly that his children won't inherit control of his companies simply because of their last name. Any leadership role must be earned. Estimates suggest some children may eventually receive tens of millions, not billions. Enough to live comfortably, but not enough to command empires. Musk appears more interested in legacy than lineage. He wants builders, not heirs. A pro-natalist mission bigger than family. Everything about Musk's parenting, large family, experimental education, technological immersion ties back to one belief: humanity must keep growing or it risks extinction. Musk is one of the world's most vocal advocates of pronatalism, warning that declining birth rates pose a greater threat than climate change or war. His children, in his view, aren't just personal descendants. They're investments in humanity's survival, potential future engineers, explorers, and innovators who might one day live on Mars. To Musk, having children is an act of optimism. That's the story of how Musk isn't just raising kids, he's building a blueprint for what he thinks the next century should look like, from the compound to the classrooms to the Mars-sized ambition behind it all. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think this kind of upbringing creates unstoppable innovators? Or kids who will eventually crave a normal life away from the mission? Drop your take in the comments, and if you want to be smarter every day, like and subscribe.